Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Return to Monkey Island. And first I'm just going to say up front that this is the second time that I've played this next section. I did record a fairly long video this morning, I think it was over an hour, where we basically did the chapter, and then when I went back to edit it, found that for some reason my capture software had decided, for reasons of its own, that it wasn't going to record sound for suddenly, so that was quite frustrating. So we're coming back and having a second crack at it. So I do know the solutions to, getting these golden keys from here on in. So rather than pretending that I don't, I'm just going to sort of, as we do it, just kind of explain, the rationale that went on in my head as I went around doing it. So first things first, we actually can. Let's go this way, in fact. So we need to get into that museum storeroom and get the real flag from there. So we actually can do that already. I had no idea how I was going to do this puzzle, but it was surprisingly easy. Not necessarily logical though. But what happened was I thought, maybe if I just keep stealing the fake flags, eventually he'll run out of replicas, and he'll put the real one out for me to steal. So what I did was I gave some crackers to the parrots. And then I put the key in the lock. And then the alarm went off.
That's not supposed to be unlocked.
I
better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock.
So he goes off to secure that replica, leaving the storeroom open. So, I can steal the flag.
Well, just leave the replica flag in its place.
There we go, leave the replica.
Maybe you won't notice the real flag is missing.
And I guess key to this puzzle was... Well, at first I thought I fed the crackers to the parrots, that they both were eating it, but I just noticed then that actually I only gave them to the red parrot. So the blue parrot's alarm went off. But actually that's what you want to happen. So, so there we go. We've got the replica for that. The next place we're going to go is the Governor's Mansion, because I was thinking I need that cookbook from the chef. We need to give it back to the Governor, and the reason for that is that the Governor has another book that we want to borrow, but she won't give us it until we bring the cookbook back. And the book that we want is this one, The Endless Tale of the Voyage That Will Not End. And the reason is that if you remember Apple Bob on LeChuck's ship, he's reading a joke book that we want to try and beat the Ice Queen in the joke contest. But he won't give us the joke book until we give him a really long book that looks as if it's never going to end. So that's this one. So I was thinking, how do we get the chef to give us the cookbook back? And I suddenly thought, well, I've got this IOU, and I've written it so that we're going to rebuild the shipyard or get funding for that. I thought, what if we actually change that for something that might help the scum bar? So we'll go and talk to Carla here.
Can I get this applied to a different project?
Fine. What do you want?
So there isn't a scum bar option. However, if you pick, I want to rebuild local businesses.
I want to rebuild local businesses.
I'm sure you'll have public support on that one.
So she'll change the IOU for us.
Here you go.
So we want to go back to the scum bar, which is Low Street. No, it's not. It's on the docks. So what we're going to do, we're going to give that IOU to the chef.
What would you say if I told you the Governor authorized funds for the rebuilding of the scum bar at an unspecified future date?
She did? That's fantastic. I'll have a sunken area that catches grog spills for recycling and a medical triage room. Excuse me, lots to plan.
Right, so we can take the book now.
Okay, if I take this cookbook back now?
Sure, of course.
Right, so let's head to the Governor's Mansion again.
Free's even better than half off.
Come on!
Right, so now we're going to give the cookbook back to Carla.
Thanks.
It looks like you tried to cook the book instead of the recipe. Oh well, I should be thankful I'm getting it back at all. Next time you can just put it in the bookshelf yourself.
Okay, so now we're going to take the Endless Voyage.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Right, so we can actually leave Melee now, I think. There are other things we could do here, kind of for other puzzles, but I'm going to, rather than do everything in a location then move on, I'm going to sort of follow the strands of what we're doing. So it's going to be a bit of back and forth, but you know, it should follow us kind of a logical order as to the way I did it originally. So we're going to pop back to LeChuck's ship.
I'll make this quick. I don't know when LeChuck's coming back.
We're going to give the the long book to Applebop.
Hey, Bob. Would you like to read this book? It's about a voyage that never ends.
Sounds interesting. And long. Here's your joke book back.
Right. So we actually currently have everything we need to win the trials in the island Bermuda. But we actually all want to stop off first at Barebones Island because...
Hold it! Are you sure you weren't followed?
We're safe.
No one is ever 100%.
Actually, no, check that, because we haven't got what we need for there at the moment. So let's go to Bermuda. This is the next logical stop. And I guess the first thing to say is that the main reason for coming back here, or one of the main reasons, is to meet Stan. So we've got at the end of the last episode, we kind of figured out that we needed to make the picture look like this. So I'm just going to give it to the guard.
What do you think of this picture of me and my extremely dear friend Stan together? We had it painted at our local Muskrat Club meeting.
You look real close. All right, you can go in and see him, but no escapes.
I wouldn't dream of it.
You don't want to be right there when I open the gate. Go stand next to his stump.
I don't know how he's turning that. I can't see him doing anything.
All clear.
Alright, so let's get into the ice quarry and we'll have a look for Stan.
Loud guy, big hat.
Way in the back.
Okay, well, I do know where he is. I will point out that I thought, when I first went past, I thought this guy's face was like a trivia card, but it's not. It's just a face. Another thing to notice is these prisoners appear to have sculpted a fire out of ice with ice logs they're trying to throw on it to warm themselves up. Which is quite amusing. Some shackles over here.
Looks like they have room for one more prisoner.
Right, and here's Stan.
Hey, Stan.
Hi there, son. Nice to see you. What are you in for?
About 5 to 10.
Minutes or hours? You don't have the look of a man doing any more than that. Nope, you have the look of a man who's going places, and who might want to decorate those places when he gets there. I want you to consider these 2 words. Ice. Sculpture. Separately, they're exciting. Strength.
Stan, not today.
Don't wait too long. They're selling like hotcakes.
How about I bust you out of here? This place seems a little harsher than the jail on Melee. I might or might not know a competent locksmith who could take care of those shackles.
Oh no, son, I can't escape. Wouldn't be wise. I'm only in for a month after all. Got a copy of the judge's order right here.
It's hereby ordered that the defendant, Smilin' Stannis Stanman, is to be remanded to hard labour at the Bermuda Ice Quarry for the unfortunately trivial term of 1 month. Okay, so we've got that
Yeah,
now.
I sure did get off light. Lucky for me, they never caught on to my pyramid scheme, or I'd probably be doing 10 years.
What's that
Tell me
pyramid
more
scheme?
about that pyramid scheme you mentioned.
Honestly, I don't know why the law makes such a big deal about it. It's just creative money management. Easy if you know what to do with the figures. I've got this accountant, Ned Filigree. He's a genius with that stuff.
So he's the one on the island.
If they ever saw his records, well, let's just say the first thing I'm doing when I get out is go burn all that paperwork.
I'm on a hunt for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you, kid. Closing time comes too soon for us all. You gotta try all the snacks you can before it does.
This place sure is quiet.
That's what productivity sounds like.
I think I'll poke around a little.
You enjoy yourself, son.
So the main reason we want to get Stan out is to help with Elaine's scurvy flyer, so let's just give him that now.
Elaine and I could use some marketing advice. The Marley Foundation is trying to combat scurvy by distributing limes, but no one's willing to take them.
I feel your pain, son. I had a similar problem selling life preservers in the farming community. Sometimes people don't know what they want, even when they want it. You got any promotional materials?
Elaine made this pamphlet.
I'm not going to read this. It is incredibly boring.
I see the problem. It's wrong from top to bottom. You couldn't sell water to fish with this blather.
It's a little dry.
Well, it's got facts in it. Worse than that, scientific facts. I'll need to meet with her to iron this out.
Can't you just tell me what to do and I'll tell her?
No, that won't do. Things get lost in translation. A whinny isn't a whinny if it doesn't come out of a horse's mouth. No shade on you, son, but you're not a pro. You wouldn't be able to convey the nuance that's needed here. She and I have got to have a meeting of the minds, and minds have got to meet face to face.
I'll let her know.
Okay, that's fine.
I think I'll poke around a little.
You enjoy yourself, son.
It's not the solution to a puzzle, at least not one that's arisen yet, but we can give Stan his toothbrush.
Here, Stan, I think this is your toothbrush.
Sweet gingerbread cake, that's old Bessie, all right. I'm much obliged.
Now, we are going to break him out of here, and to do so, we need to get these shackles off. So while we're here, it's just worth getting the serial
I can read
number
the
we're going
serial
to need.
number. I'll copy it down.
We can leave through this secret entrance.
Looks like a secret escape tunnel.
Okay, so to get Stan locked up, we need to go back to his accountant. I mean, he is locked up, but we're gonna do him a favor by getting him
Are you
jailed
sure
for
you
far,
weren't
far
followed?
longer.
We're safe.
No one is ever 100% safe.
Now, this guy's freaking out, but he knows that Stan's going to be in jail for a long time. But we can give him the good news that he's only in for a month.
I think you might be interested in this judicial order in the case against Stan S. Stanman.
Ah, what's this? Only a month? Oh no! Take these records! Get them to the courthouse on Bermuda! They'll know what to do with them. It's very damaging stuff. Stan will get 10 years at a minimum. I'd take care of it myself, but I've got to pack for witness protection. Oh, goodness!
So we're going to take these. And now it's back to Bermuda. Take these to the authorities. And the only authority I've seen is the judge in Bermuda. So we're going to do that now. So let's give him the suitcase full of evidence.
Your Honor, I submit this satchel bursting with incriminating financial documents as Exhibit A in Everyone v. Stan.
The evidence is so entered. The court requires that Ned Filigree swear an affidavit if said evidence is to be accepted.
Counsel for the aggrieved withdraws the damning exhibit, but reserves the right to resubmit at a later date.
Court is adjourned.
Okay, oh no, he wouldn't accept the evidence. So what we do is we're going to have a look at the evidence. Let's have a little peek
There's a lot
inside.
of junk in here, but I think I see the evidence that will lock Stan up for a long, long time.
Now, this caught me out initially. It took me ages to figure this out, but we have to click a second time to properly rummage through the satchel. There's the evidence, but here is Ned's
Looks like Ned had a
license.
valid accounting license on 26 islands, including the District of Columbia.
So how do we make it look as though we're Ned? We have to pose as Ned to get this signed affidavit. So what we do is we're going to combine this with the frame. And what we can do is just drag that over here so that that's Ned's license and there's a picture of us. So the judge is going to assume that we are therefore Ned.
This should clear up any issues about who I am.
Do you hereby swear under oath and penalty of incarceration that you are Ned Filigree and the documents you are submitting are true and legal?
Define the word true.
In light of this new evidence, I hereby sentence Stan to 10 years of hard labor in the ice quarry with no chance of parole. Please retain these legally binding documents for your records.
There he is. He's locked up for 10 years, the deliciously appropriate and lengthy term of 10 years. So, time to revisit the ice quarry. Give Stan the good news.
Stanarino!
Now, we're not going to be able to rescue him now, is the only thing. But let's give him that.
I have some disturbing news about your sentence.
10 years? Oh no, I can do a month standing on my head, but not 10 years. You gotta get me out of here.
Consider it done.
Right. He won't come with us until his shackles are off, so... let's go do that now. Again, there's more we can do on Bermuda, including winning the contest, but we're just going to sort of follow each key to its sort of logical conclusions. So we need to go to the locksmith in High Street.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Let's give her the new serial number that we have.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
I don't know why Guybrush always has to screw it up.
A shackle key, eh? Special extreme cold hardened version. They don't even make these shackles anymore. I guess you've had them a while?
Oh, yeah, they've been in my family for generations.
And we leave. Right, time to head up back to Stan. We're going to set him free.
Hey, Stan.
Why didn't that work? Shackle key.
Ah, freedom. Now let's get out of here before they come by to refrost the shackles.
Yes, I want to take you to talk to Elaine about the limes.
There's a handy tunnel over there where Chisel Pete escaped a few days ago.
I'm so glad you could come, Mr. Stanman.
Always happy to help out a fellow entrepreneur in a non-competing industry. We'll start with branding. Lime is the residue in a bathtub. It's thin, it's unappealing. Saying it out loud sounds like whining. We need something with sizzle, with edge, like razor bombs or sour bombs or something.
I see what you mean. Guybrush, you were once a young man with adrenaline issues. What do you think?
Now we've got a few choices here, but I quite like saber fruit.
Saber fruit.
I like it, I like it. You've got a future, son. Your promo flyer has also got to go. Now let me just show you what I'm thinking. We want snake oil, crystal vibrations. The more miraculous and improbable it sounds, the better.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with lying.
Then we won't put it into words. We'll use a picture. Pictures don't lie, they imply. Guybrush, if saber fruit could do anything in the world for you, what would you want it to be?
Find the secret of Monkey Island.
Guybrush!
That's good, but I'm thinking more along the lines of a superpower.
Irresistible charm?
You've already got that.
Aww.
Everybody wants to be charming. That's perfect. Now, lastly, we need a call to action. Get cold, or go dark, or take that.
Those don't mean anything.
Don't need to. It's just a short, punchy slogan that sounds like you're supposed to do something right now.
Go more.
Short, catchy, and meaningless. It's like you've done this before. This is your new flyer.
New saber fruit, go more. Prevents hair loss, reduces belly fat, may also cure scurvy. And there's a picture of a charming pirate. Wow. Okay, perfect.
Show people this, and they'll be begging for your product. Name your price, firstborn, anything.
Actually, we'll be giving them away. This is a public health initiative.
What? Well, now that's just crazy talk. You don't give away the prize bull just because people need bulls, if you follow me.
I'm definitely sensing some bull here, if you follow me.
Well, it's about time to close anyway. You can mail me my cut. I'm out of here. Don't follow me.
Your cut? Now, wait just a minute.
Alright, well, we're taking this pamphlet.
I'll just borrow this for a little while.
Right, so let's go back to our ship. That's what we need to get the last flag, flag replica, the real flag here from these guys. We're just going to show them the new look flyer.
I have some exciting scurvy news for you. Read this.
Saber fruit, the new amazing miracle fruit. Regrows hair, removes belly fat. Also cures scurvy. Fantastic! Have you got any of these miracle saber fruits?
Sure thing. Right here. These little green guys.
You're sure there's no science in them?
Check the flyer. You won't find a whiff of science.
We're saved!
Go more! And welcome aboard!
Right. We got what we
Seen
need.
better days.
So we'll continue with this flag one. We've got all 3 flags now, so if we just pick one and place it over the sea map.
The holes of the 3 flags line up and show one exact location. I'll mark it with an X.
There we go. So we know where the ship is now. So we're going to go to that.
Hey Murray, anything on the horizon?
Only your eventual ultimate obliteration.
Oh,
Never throw
Murray.
out a good piece of parchment.
This is certainly exciting.
It's technically illegal to do piracy without a flag. Sea Monkey 2. Everybody loves a sequel.
Right, we're going to drop anchor.
Watch out below.
And we're going to
Are
dive
we
into the
lying
ocean.
in wait or just...
This is really deep. I've already been diving for 4 minutes. I've got to turn back now, or I won't be able to hold my breath long enough to return to the surface.
Oh dear, but they actually give you a clue on this screen as to what the solution to this puzzle is. For my money, this is
even
one of
mortal and
the
I'm feeling the minutes tick away.
less immediately obvious puzzles in the game. So I did have to look up a bit of a hint to get me started on this. But basically, for this, we need to go back to Melee Island. Remember, I did say there'd be a certain amount of backtracking here. And we need to go to High Street. We're going to the fish shop. Oh, no.
Hello.
Beg your pardon. We can't do that yet. We need to go to the scum bar first. Because you can do the burping contest again with the pirates, but you can't beat them yet. And the way to beat them is to drink this fizzy drink just before doing the contest. So let's do that. And the reason we're doing this is that we want the pufferfish that is the prize for winning this contest. Because we can sort of use that as a source of air when we're doing that dive. So let's just take a swig of this.
That was refreshing.
Let's do
Hey,
this.
how about a burping contest?
Always! Winner keeps the blowfish.
I still think it looks like he's blowing in the wrong end of that fish.
Aye, that was an absolute ripper. I hereby declare you the winner. The blowfish is yours.
So, all a little bit gross, but it's got the thing we need to go and get the key now. So let's go and off and do that. Back to the X. We're going to drop the anchor first. And we're going to inflate the fish. Oh, I think we do that within the
I
inventory.
long for the day that our roles are reversed, and it's your head stuck on the bow of the ship.
Alright, now we can dive. Dive, dive, dive.
This is really deep. I've already been diving for 4 minutes. I've got to turn back now, or I won't be able to hold my breath long enough to return to the surface.
Just inhale from this.
My lungs are full of delicious air again.
Okay, so we're here. This is the Bella Fisher's ship.
Beautiful. Looks like I've tracked you down. Really far down, actually.
We're gonna get the key.
Shiny.
Well, down. Have a quick look at our trivia cards because I thought there was one about Bella's Fisher's ship. Here we go. The animal. It is a dog. We saw just now. Not bad. Let's head back up. We don't want to spend too much time down here before we drown. But we have the first key. Meanwhile.
Threepwood, alive? How is that possible?
Someone saw him talking to an old crone on Low Street. I confirmed it myself.
I'm more concerned about the crone than Threepwood. Who is she?
Just some old bag of bones. Don't worry about her. I took care of her.
Excellent.
She did have a key on her. A big, fancy gold one. Do you want it?
No. We don't need the keys. We have a better way. Just put it where Threepwood won't get it.
Like where?
I don't care. Use your imagination.
Yes, Captain.
Now, I have another task for you. You'll need to pick up a few things from our ship on the way.
Right, so we can head off now. So the next key... There's actually two keys we can do fairly close by. So let's dock with LeChuck's ship again. So the first thing we're going to go and do... Now, I was thinking, you know, we need... on Terror Island, there's that lake that kind of extinguished our lamp. And I suddenly thought about Flambe, who, when we met him the first time and spoke to him the first time, he was talking about his demon fire being a bit stronger than normal fire, or words to that effect. So why don't we torch with his
I'm
head?
sure he won't mind if I borrow some demon fire.
There's actually a trivia card here as well. Let's grab that. Let's see what that one says. The development of the Monkey Island original took... I tend to say a horrible toll on the team. Maybe 16 months? No! Oh well. Also in that cutscene we were told that they'd hidden the key. So I logically thought, well, they probably came back to the ship to hide the key, so I checked LeChuck's cabin and the kitchen. But actually what you want to do is come down to the hold, and et voila.
Unexpected, but welcome.
You can't grab it. Chicken pecks you. I don't know if this is part of it, but I did spend quite a long time feeding it chicken feed, thinking it might, you know, get things moving. But actually the solution is when you just leave and come back, it has passed the key. So a bit gross.
I'm debating whether to include this story in my memoirs right about now.
But that's our second key. Meanwhile. So after every key you get this sort of little cutscene.
So, the Swabby says, the mop or the bucket?
There are so many other things I could be doing right now. Why is that spell taking so long?
Relax. Lila knows what she's doing. My mother always used to say, good pizza takes time.
That's idiotic.
Are you insulting me or me mama?
Yes. Now this seems worthwhile.
Cracks starting to appear in the Uneasy Alliance. Right, we can leave here now. I don't think we have to come back. We've got everything we need now from LeChuck's ship. The first thing we're going to do is head to Terror Island. We got to the twisting path. And you do get a little shortcut. You have to sort of make your way a little way through this part into the cave, then you sort of make your way through this part. When you get to the twisty-turny tunnels, you actually go straight to the bit you want. There we are.
It looks really deep. Okay, here goes.
Bloop. And now we can see, thanks to the demon fire torch.
Looking at these ribs is making me
here.
hungry.
And this weird fish.
Yeah, somebody forgot their bones.
Easily done. But we're out. We're going to go into a deeper tunnel. I'm going to go here, and we can have there's a little sign here we can have a read
It says, "Warning, it's a long way." Ow! Oh! Oh! Ow! Oh! Ow!
Lucky thing you landed on my bed.
And
Herman Toothrot?
I
seasoned
think
Monkey Island
so.
players will know Herman
It's been a
Toothrot.
while.
I think he's been in every game, certainly the original ones. I'm not sure about Tails, but I presume he's in there somewhere.
How have you been?
I've played it. I can't remember Herman specifically in that.
Have you been in this cave very long?
Well, not in geologic terms. As a percentage of the total number of years of existence of the cave itself, it would be a small number. On a human scale, however, yes! It all depends on your perspective.
I'm looking for a golden key.
Sounds like something I might have read in a book once. Are you a fictional character?
Not that I'm aware of. How does a person get out of this place?
Typically, you don't.
Are you freaked out by all the weird screaming in the caves?
Oh, that's me. Just a little light entertainment and well-being work. Primal screaming is very therapeutic. Try it.
All right.
Ah! Whew, you're right. Yeah, that feels good. Can I get you anything?
Out would be nice.
All right. So let's have a little look around here.
What are all these scribbles?
My neo-utilitarian manifesto.
How have you been writing this without a lamp?
I haven't. This is all from my first 3 days down here.
It's very impressive, in a creepy, frightening sort of way.
Thanks. I'm in talks with publishers.
I didn't even see that one at first.
What did this used to be?
That's the cover of a book I was reading at the end of the plank.
Tell me more about At the End of the Plank.
It's a solid, if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. I ate the pages long ago, but before my lamp ran out, I memorized quite a bit of it. Want to hear a quote?
Some other time.
If I'm available, maybe I've got plans.
So, Herman,
Oh, hang on.
I think I'll have a look around.
I'll be here when you finish the grand tour.
I wanted to see if we can climb out.
I wouldn't climb that if I were you. The loud scorpions live up that way, ever since they ate all the giant spiders. Of course, the spiders only came around to eat all the eelworms and megapedes.
Did this used to be a lamp?
It ran out of oil after I'd been here about 3 days, and then it got a little broken. I've been using it to catch rats.
All right. So obviously the key's here. So let's
It's a golden key.
take it.
No touching!
That's a golden key.
Maybe it's mine.
You were hunting for the keys too. That's how you got stuck here.
Is it? I suppose that would make sense.
Let's make a deal for the key.
I'm pretty sure I wanted it for a reason, but a decade or so in a dark cave can do funny things to your memory. So, get me out of here, and then I'll let you have the key.
How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
The most times
If
I've
you let
done
me have
this,
the key,
that
then I'll
line was
get you out
4
of the cave.
times, and it never changes.
Sounds
So
good. As long as it's escape
I was experimenting to see if they would
key
get bored
afterward.
up saying it, but they
It
never
needs
do.
to be key first, then escape.
It needs to be escape first, then key.
Just
But the only
give me the
solution
key
that
already.
works is this one.
Ow! Give me the key! Ow! I need it! Whoops.
Whoops,
I'm
indeed.
eager to see how you're gonna get us out of here now.
Okay, so there's little things you can do. I mean, you can use a match. Doesn't last very long, though.
Want to
Look.
hear a quote?
But the way to get out of it is to use this glowing sign that just brings you back to the entrance
XYZZY.
that we discovered already when we were in the maze.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Yep.
What happened to Mr. Toothrot?
When?
Did you get him out of the cave? How'd you do it?
That's not part of this story.
Oh, okay.
So, unfortunately, we do have to do the long way through the path to get out again. But again, double-clicking, you can make Guybrush run, which is a bit easier. Right, that's it for Terror Island. We're done with here now. Got ourselves the key. So the remaining keys, there's 2 on Bermuda. How many have we got now? Have we actually got 3? Might do. Let's pop into Barebones quickly, because there's something we can get there.
Weirdly, this island seems even smaller now that there's no one here.
I haven't found a use for this yet, but I'm just going to take it anyway, just in case there's a solution later that requires a picture of Ned. But let's go to Bermuda Island, and we're going to get the last 2 keys. I think we've got 3 now. Maybe we've only got 2. How many have we got? No, we got 3. Okay. So the first one is just the easiest to get. It's all you got to do is go to the courthouse, and I just did this. It just seemed a logical thing to do, to give the the legal document to the judge. Just give him the probate order from Locksmith.
I submit these official-looking documents to the court, seeking a reprieve from destruction.
Order! Order in the court. Upon review of said order, the court finds that due to procedural backlog, the listed items have not been destroyed.
Except for the fancy box that Brad from accounting took.
The legality of the aforementioned document having been presented is verified. Presenting pleadant may therefore take possession of said items.
I have no idea what you just said, but thanks for the key.
Order! Order in the court! Outbursts of thanks will not be tolerated.
So, that's another key. So all that remains is to try and beat the Ice Queen in the contests, and luckily we have everything we need now. So the first one I worked out was the fish eating. As you remember, we put our toadfish in the bucket, and I peppered it, and then we both ate it, and we both almost died of extreme spiciness. But I noticed later on that if I put the fish in the bucket, and I went back to my inventory, we actually still have the fish in our inventory. So what we're going to do is we're going to pepper the bucket again, and then we're going to ring the triangle to start the contest.
In the defender's chair, the cast iron stomach of Othina the Ninth, reigning Queen of Bermuda and undisputed heartiness champion! And in the challenger's chair, all the way from the Southern Caribbean, still in possession of nearly all of his original teeth, the newcomer, Guybrush Threepwood, aka Mr. Elaine Marley. If you would each now select your first fish and place it on the plate in front of you.
Alright, so she takes one from the bucket, but we're going to take one from our inventory and put it on the plate.
And now, let the eating commence!
So she's affected by the heat. Guybrush doesn't look very happy.
Oh. 2 bites? That's more than she ate, right? I can stop now?
Yes, you can stop if you like. Ladies and gentlemen, your new champion of heartiness with 2 bites to the Queen's Swan is Mr. Threepwood!
Right.
One contest down, 2 to go.
The second one I figured out was the... I figured out the solution, but it took me a while to work out how to get the joke book. Meanwhile...
You found it like this?
It was over 200 years old. It's the only one on the island. An irreplaceable natural resource. What are we supposed to do with it now? Make toothpicks?
How many people besides yourself even know the location of this tree?
Not many at all. I did tell someone about it just recently, but...
But what? Who was it?
Well, odd coincidence.
Guybrush is going to get in increasing trouble with Elaine. Just a very quick scan for trivia cards. Can't see anything. So all we do here is just start this trial. The trial of seriousness.
If you will all come to order, the contest will begin. The first contestant to laugh is the loser.
What do you call a pirate with 12 swords? Whatever he wants you to.
Is that the best you've got?
So now we can refer to the joke book that we got from Apple Bob.
What do you call a demon who is always on fire? Burn E!
Wasn't that funny?
I've never heard that one before.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Guybrush Threepwood.
Where did you get that book? I'm confiscating this.
Right, so finally we can do
one more
the
contest to go.
Contest of intelligence. Alright, meanwhile.
It must have blown away. What am I going to do? I can't get Stan back here after that argument. If only I'd made copies right away. What was I thinking? Now I'm right back where I started.
Excuse me? Are we interrupting?
No. Sorry. What can I do for you, gentlemen?
We'd like to purchase some saber fruit.
We're running low and we want to prevent hair loss and trim excess belly fat.
You... Wait a minute. Where did you hear that name?
We read a flyer.
We heard supplies were limited.
The flyer! That's my mock-up. My one-of-a-kind, impossible-to-replace project-saving flyer. Do you have it? Please tell me you have it.
Ah, sorry. It, fell into the sea.
Fell into? Like it wasn't your fault.
Well, it wasn't my fault. It was yours.
Wait, I know. You could ask the nice blonde pirate for a flyer.
Blonde pirate?
He's the one who gave it to us. Oh, he sails around in the weirdest looking little ship.
Okay, so this one took me a little while to work out. I was just sort of thinking, what can we interact with in the room? And there isn't really very much. There's the bucket.
It's an empty bucket.
Which is empty.
I can feel all the warmth escaping up the chimney.
And when he said that about warmth, I suddenly thought, well, I've got firewood in my inventory. So if I put that there, and then I've obviously got the matches, so I can light it as well. Then once you do that, this starts to drip. Which is interesting.
It's loud about every 15 seconds, like my Uncle Ernie.
So I didn't really understand what that would achieve. I couldn't think of anything else to do in this room. So I just started the trial.
I will return in 20 seconds to grade your papers. Your time starts now.
So the time starts, he goes off. This just happens. I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen next. She's finished, and then the drip happens. And she looks away, and suddenly you can swap your papers around. Zip.
Time's up. I'll take your papers. I am most surprised by this, but the evidence is clear. Mr. Threepwood is the winner.
But how is that possible?
Clean living, regular exercise, and a brain like a mountain.
Dense, motionless, and shaped by erosion. You can see the difficulty I'm having.
I can. Better luck next time.
Citizens of Bermuda, Mr. Elaine Marley, aka Guybrush Threepwood, has somehow successfully bested our beloved Queen Odina at all 3 of our traditional challenges. We are gathered to complete an orderly and peaceful transfer of power.
Should I sit on the throne or something?
There are some customary vows.
Vows? Nobody mentioned any vowing.
Will you faithfully uphold the honor and dignity of Bermuda in your every thought and deed?
Honor and dignity?
The queenship is not an a la carte position.
Okay, sure.
And will you promise to enforce and obey the laws of Bermuda?
Can I ask about the obey part? I mean, if I'm queen...
The queen is also a citizen.
Fine, I'll do it.
Do you swear to defend and protect the people of Bermuda, sacrificing your own life or limbs if necessary?
This is starting to sound like a trap.
It's just standard contractual language.
Okay, I guess I'm in.
And will you gracefully accept all challenges to your hardiness, your seriousness, and your intelligence?
Is there a flex time option? I have other commitments.
You may sleep between the hours of 11 and 4.
Oh, all right.
Very well. Citizens of Bermuda, your new queen, Guybrush Threepwood.
Congratulations. If you want my advice,
give me the crown already.
I hope you like spending all your time doing the 3 challenges. Because that's basically what your job is now. I'm off to write my memoirs.
Oh, as your queen, I've decided to reshape the government as a worker-owned collective. That's why I've symbolically destroyed the crown. Why don't you all take a key? You get a key.
Mm-hmm.
And you get one. And you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got places to be.
Right, well, that's the 5 keys. Meanwhile.
Threepwood has all the keys?
That's right, Captain. Just recovered the last one.
Prepare to set sail for Melee Island immediately.
What about my spell? It's almost ready.
I'm sure I'll find some use for it later. I'm afraid I can't say the same for you, however.
Aw, you're betraying me? I'm the one who does that. But I do respect talent in other people.
Was that, Madison's hat? Okay, well, that's the 5 keys, so... yeah. It's actually as far as I've got, and let's sail back to Melee Island, because it took a bit quicker, obviously, knowing the solutions than it did this morning at my first attempt at filming it. So yeah, let's see what happens when we go back to Melee. So from here, I've no idea what's going to happen.
Don't get any funny ideas while I'm away from the ship.
No problem. I'll pretend I'm one of the writers.
Don't get any funny ideas. Okay. So, getting near the voodoo shack. I'm just having a little look around on the floor for trivia cards. I can't see any, so see what happens when we go in here. Is the voodoo lady here? Yeah, she's gone. Is there anything back here? No. Oh, there's a trivia card there. Let's do that first. The Bermuda Custom Forms has how many questions? Oh my goodness, it was 30 something. Might have been more. I'm going to go with 33, though. I thought it was 30-something. Yeah. All right. Oh, something's going to happen now. Let's use the golden keys.
Wow. It's cheesier than I imagined. It's still beautiful.
It's got another keyhole, I noticed.
Oh. Okay. I wasn't really thinking about the possibility of yet another lock. This seems like overkill. Well, there's no serial number. Maybe I can break it open. This is not a problem. The key is probably somewhere obvious.
Threepwood!
Ah! LeChuck, my old nemesis. Here we are again. Looks like this story ends the way it was always destined to end, with just you and me and the secret.
Not quite.
I don't suppose it'll do me any good to point out that you're cheating again?
I've underestimated your resourcefulness, Threepwood. But force always wins in the end. You should try it sometime.
Good luck opening that. It's well made. I tried everything I could think of for a whole minute, and I didn't make a dent in it.
Of course not. The secret can only be revealed in a ceremonial chamber located deep within the bowels of Monkey Island.
That would have been nice to know ahead of time.
It pleases me to have you live with the knowledge of how close you were to having this before I took it from you. So, I've decided not to kill you right this minute. Outside that door, the deal is off. Don't even think about following me, and count to 100 before you leave the building.
100.
Guybrush! Whiteybones said she saw you come in. Are you all right?
No. I mean, yes, I'm fine.
Do you want to talk about it?
LeChuck has the secret, and he's headed for the bowels of Monkey Island.
The caverns underneath the big monkey head?
There's no time to lose. Let's talk on the way.
Part 5, Beneath the Monkey Head.
That did seem like a better way to get here than making the potion. I'll definitely have to take notes next time.
Yes, I just hope it turns out to be worth all the effort.
Whatever. That was easy.
I'm not talking about the trip over. I mean all the work you've done leading up to it. Not to mention the trail of destruction you've left in your wake.
Oh, nonsense. Give me 12 examples.
If you meant to challenge me, you should have gone for a larger number. Odina told me an exciting story about what happened on Bermuda. Apparently, you managed to destroy a priceless traditional artifact and the government of an entire island in 5 minutes flat. It's quite impressive. Even for you.
Frankly, I think I did them a favor. That stuff with the contests was nutty. Traditions are great to have, but you shouldn't base your government on them.
I can't say that I disagree, but it wasn't really your choice to make.
Technically, yes it was, as dictated by tradition.
Odina also thinks you cheated on your algebra test and tried to poison her.
It wasn't poison. It was just hot pepper. She was fine an hour later.
I did have to convince her not to file suit. You owe me one.
I appreciate that. Incidentally, I think you might also be royalty now, since you're married to me.
I thought something felt different this morning. How many is that now? 4? Did you know the Museum of Pirate Lore has shut down?
You don't say.
2 of its prize exhibits went missing. Curiously, there was only one name in the guest book.
I used a pseudonym. How did you know it was me?
Mighty Pirate. It wasn't hard to figure out.
Doesn't everyone use that one?
Herman Toothrot is also a little upset with you. He says you took his key and left him in a dark cave.
He was already in the dark cave when I found him. So, to be fair, no net impact overall.
Except for the key.
True, but he wasn't really using it.
Well, you'll be happy to know he made it out. I rescued him myself.
I am happy to know that. Thanks. Remind me why we're talking about all this?
It's just, I'm worried that the secret can't possibly measure up to the effort and anticipation. What exactly are you expecting to find?
It doesn't matter. It's just the finding part that counts.
Well, be careful what you wish for. Here we go. Just like old times. Are you ready for the caverns?
I hate mazes.
We all hate mazes.
I love mazes.
Well, well. You go on ahead, sweetie. I'll catch up.
So here's the thing, I don't really know how much longer the game is going to be. Maybe I'll keep playing, and if it gets over long this episode, I'll split it into 2. But let's just go on and we'll see how we do.
Hey, Wally. How's it hanging?
Seriously, that's the joke you were going to use right now?
I'm trying out some new material.
Don't quit your day job.
Wally, what happened?
As if you don't know.
How did you end up here? I saw your office had been ransacked.
LeChuck came into the shop storming mad because he thought I gave him a mop map instead of a map to the secret.
Yeah, real head scratcher how that happened. Thanks for the C-map. That was really great, and I owe you for all the work you did for free.
Glad you liked it.
That mop map you made for me was a winner.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did make you a mop map. Wait, it's all starting to make sense now. Why is it that every time our paths cross, good old Wally is kidnapped or tormented or worse?
The mysteries of how the universe works may never be known. I wish I could get you out of those shackles.
You and me both.
Yeah, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get the secret before LeChuck does.
Sure, run off. Wally will be fine.
I didn't give him anything to help him. Give him the sign, maybe to end up on Terror Island. Do I still have the shackle keys?
It's a bit late in the game for that.
Fair enough. I'm sorry, Wally. I don't think I can do anything for you.
Flambe, you're awake.
Not for long. I'm just here to tell you that you are making a mistake. LeChuck's obsession consumes him like a frog swallowing a tarantula. You don't want to be there when he opens that chest.
Correct. I want to be there before he opens it.
Ugh, you two deserve each other.
Yeah, that's right. Run!
I don't think Flambe's a bad guy.
can't really see down there too well. There's a lot of lava.
Let's jump.
Okay, here goes.
Okay. Right. Just quick look for trivia cards. I don't think there's anything though. Let's go down.
LeChuck, I'm coming for you!
Damn you, Threepwood! I should have gotten rid of you the first 58 times I had the chance.
Times.
You will never make it down here alive.
Just once, I want this to be easy. Only the organized pirate will pass.
Organized, huh? What could that mean?
Hi, I'm working due west of the waterfall and due north of the lighthouse today.
I don't know if that still means anything. Right, well I guess we try one of these paths. Little pebble.
It looks like a piece of 8, but made of stone.
We've got a weird statue here.
I wonder if the parrot had anything to do with the eye.
Okay. There's another coin there.
I can relate. It's one of those stone pieces of 8. I'm naming it Captain Squint.
Okay. I'll take another coin.
It looks proud to be a monkey.
We're back here. So we got those pieces of 8. What could we do with them?
Yep, it's made of stone.
Use it with the door. Only the organized pirate shall pass. Can we do anything with these stone pieces of 8? Can we do anything there? No. Okay. Can we do anything with this? Nope. Captain Squint, do anything with that? Nope. There's this one. Looks like he's holding a thing of grog, doesn't he? Have we still got that mug? Okay, it's not bad. Telescope? We don't have a telescope. Maybe the monocle? He's trying to bash something, so give him the knife. And then there's this one. Give a cracker to, I would think, because he's got a parrot. Hey, hey. There we go.
LeChuck, the secret will never be yours.
I hate solving puzzles more than I hate Threepwood.
The secret will never be yours.
Threepwood, won't you ever give up and just go home?
Once is a coincidence, twice is suspicious.
Okay, let's have a look at the new notice.
Only the observant pirate will pass. Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
I mean, I guess we put pieces of 8 in there? It says observant, so I put a coin in there. Let's just go to the other rooms before I put all the coins in there. Okay. So what am I observing here?
The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
Let's do a loop. Okay, that's a tiny little box. Do we have a stone coin here?
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
Let's give him one. And we're back here. So I've got 4 more. So there's 1 in here. There's none in here. So if we put 1 in here, it's possible that I've missed some. And I guess I'll give another 2 to the captain. Ideally, I'd find another coin and give it to the first swab. So I might just do the loop again and just see if I've missed a coin anywhere. I think there was one here, wasn't there? But I didn't notice one in the next chamber, so maybe there is one there somewhere. Alternatively, I could take that one back, as he's only a poor little cabin monkey, and we could give it to the captain, perhaps. No, we want to give it to the first swab. He's got 3, first swab's only got 2. Sorry, only got 1. So if he has 2... I think we must have to give 1 to the little cabin monkey. I just mentioned being observant. Well, he's got 2 teeth that I can see. Because the captain has these 3 earrings. And the little cabin monkey, did he have anything? He doesn't really have anything, does he? I feel like I must have missed a coin, or... I might go up to the top level again, and I might even go back up to the lava lake and just see if there was anything here that I missed. Don't think so. No. Let's do the loop again. On the top floor, just see if there's any coins that I missed the first time. I could take back my stuff, but I suspect if I try, the door will slam shut again. Not seeing any little bibbles. And that's the... okay. Because 3, 2, 1 would be sort of a natural distribution, I think. I don't have any more on me, do I? Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's go give the cabin monkey our last coin. Haha! Alright. Now there's not too much more of this because we're running out of inventory.
The secret is mine!
You really do suck at puzzles, don't you?
How are you still alive?
You will never have the secret.
I will soon have my revenge.
Then you will forever be cursed.
And you will never escape.
You will vanish with no tails.
No, I will return.
The secret is mine.
Third time be a charm, Threepwood.
Next time, I keep my voice down.
That'd be wise. Okay, what do we got? It's a collapsed passageway.
There's no way I'm getting through there.
Yeah, there's nothing really obvious. What does the message say?
Only the bloodthirsty pirate will pass.
Bloodthirsty, eh? What's this?
It looks like its arm is hurt.
Okay, nothing obvious to pick up on the ground. Let's just do a loop.
It looks like its leg is hurt. This is going to be a problem.
Okay, well, what have we got? Not much left.
This is going to be a problem. It looks like its leg is hurt.
What can I do?
I think it's out of juice.
I don't feel like I've got anything left in my inventory that would help. So maybe there's a different solution here. Just thinking pen is mightier than the sword, but that didn't work. Demon pepper? Would you like some of that? Bloodthirsty pirate. I think I could go up and grab my knife off the first market. I just feel like if I do that, it's gonna the door will slam shut. But we could test it with the crackers. Maybe it's okay. All right, let's grab all this stuff. And let's head down. And down. And I'm just thinking about poking these things with the knife in the right place. Not sure what that achieved. Now this one is going to be interesting.
That didn't seem to do anything.
Alright. What about if we use the mug? Then pour the mug down this drain? Aha! 1550. That might be worth remembering. $15.50, just in case that comes up at any point.
Wow.
Captain Madison. This is like one of those mystery stories where the person has so many enemies the detectives don't know where to start.
Alright, let's change the date. First of all, 1550. There we go. That looks quite good. What am I kind of comparing this against, though? That's quite a good fit. But which one is going to be on the top? What am I comparing this to? Maybe like a click or something when it's in the right place? Turning it doesn't seem to have anything. What does this do?
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
If anything, is anything in my inventory at all resembling? Is there a logical order? I don't know if there is. Unless there's something on the other doors that retracted that would give clues to this. That one says 1550. So what did the other one say anything? Oh, okay. Oh no, it did have something. Okay. So there's a sort of piratey hat and the kind of grinny teeth. Alright, let's try that. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong place. So let's spin the outer one. I think we've got to go around pretty much the whole loop. There's that. And then there's the grinny teeth. That should be it. Is it not? Unless it was those other teeth. These ones? Why is that not working? Okay, this guy's going to have a closer look at those pictures. Okay, yeah, there's definitely the normal sort of grinny teeth, and that, to all intents and purposes, like the sort of captain's hat one. What am I missing? Anything up here? No. Okay, so that little captain's hat. Sort of square jaw, grinny teeth. 1550. What am I missing? I know it's that. No. It's definitely those teeth. Definitely that date. So just rotate this.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
That's the solution. Let's just rotate these at a time. Can you go on the bottom maybe? Like that. Still no? Change the date again, I suppose, but... The date was 1550, wasn't it? Alright, well, let's just get these things back in position. Just keep slapping this date. It's 1550 though. I'm going to pause here because I'm going to have a little play around with this and see if I can find any other clues anywhere or shed any light on this. Because as far as I'm concerned, I've got the right combinations. So yeah, when we come back, hopefully we're through this door. Okay, so I think this is it there. If you come down here, which I didn't do previously, there's a little stone slab that you can interact with. So I'm going to try peeking at it.
There's some writing on it. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. After all I've been through, finding some limericks on a piece of stone sinking into the lava isn't all that strange. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. After 4 extra years, their peg legs 3 steps right,
3
2
right,
left, and they
2
met
left.
Davy Jones for some tea.
Okay, maybe it's a combination. 4 extra years, so maybe we need to slap that to 1554? No. Okay. Alright, let's put that back to 1550. Oh, maybe it's 4 bumps. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 extra years. They're going to rotate this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There we go. Decoded it. Alrighty. Let's go.
Huh? What? I was just deep in the mushroom and lava-ridden caves under Monkey Island, and now I'm... Oh no. Not yet.
What's going on?
Score! Free popcorn. High Street, 20 feet. Hall of Pirates, 3-minute walk. Additional restrooms at Dinky Island.
Is this like Big Whoop again?
Glad you finally made it, kid.
What, Stan?
It's closing time and everyone wants to go home.
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
What do you mean it's closing time? I just got here.
No, I don't have time for this. I'm late for an important meeting. Take my keys and shut off all the lights before you leave. I'm not liable for anything that happens after closing time.
Guybrush, are you ready to go?
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
Okay.
I didn't do anything this time. I was trained.
The switch is locked.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have suspected Stan's involvement the minute I saw how cheap and gaudy this is.
I did notice it also had an S on the side. Weird that.
Nice twist adding in Madison, Trent, and Lila. The team-up had me fooled for a while.
The secret is mine.
Dang, Stan makes LeChuck better every time.
The secret is mine.
Well, back to my boring flooring inspector job. Until next time. That was disappointingly easy. I wonder what's going on.
Well, we could keep turning out the lights, maybe. I have no idea what's going on now, by the way. Absolutely zero idea.
They'll have fishing lures just like yours.
Historic landmark. The original secret, a pirate adventure park. Established 1989 by R. Gilbert.
This is surreal, even for Monkey Island endings. I have no idea what's going on. I guess we try to unlock the chest with the key? Maybe we have to turn it back on.
Interesting. I found the secret of Monkey Island, and all it was this stupid t-shirt. Good thing LeChuck didn't find the secret first. I don't think it's his size. Each time I come here, Stan really ups the challenge, but it's still LeChuck 0, Guybrush Threepwood 6.
The secret is mine.
Not this time, my old nemesis. Well, back to my boring flooring inspector job. Until next time.
Okay. I definitely don't need the key this time, do we? Let's just turn him off. And I guess all that remains is to go and speak to Elaine. Flair?
Elaine, thank goodness you're here.
Of course. Where else would I be?
I'm not sure where I am all of a sudden.
You're right here with me. But we shouldn't stick around too long.
I was just underground on Monkey Island, and now we're on Melee?
Things just go by in a blur sometimes when you're having fun, don't they?
I got the secret.
You finally did it. I hope it was worth it.
I'm gonna have to think about that. How'd it go with Flair?
Let's just say I made my point.
How did you get here before me?
You know I always try to stay a step ahead.
Have you done something new with your hair?
Got ruffled in the fight.
I like it. I'm ready to go.
Good. Me too.
Dad, that was a silly ending, and it didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
I thought you liked silly endings. You and Chucky play the ending of Monkey Island 2. Really silly.
That's different. We're kids, and we're just goofing around. You're the one who said you can't just change things. You said that's not how storytelling works.
I did?
I want to know the secret. You have to tell me what you really found in the chest.
There isn't any one answer to what the secret is. It's not like a rock or a banana. It's like a story. It changes with time and the person telling it. Everyone you ask will have a different idea.
Mom, Dad won't tell me what the secret is.
Are you filling our son's head with your outlandish stories again?
I was telling him the one about how we found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that one. Every time you tell that story, the ending gets stranger and stranger. Let's go down to the docks and watch the galleon head out.
Yay!
I found the lost map to the treasure of Maya Island. It's going to be a fun adventure.
I'll meet you down there.
Wow. Okay, that was actually quite a poignant ending. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense in the context of Guybrush telling a story and just, making some stuff up. But yeah, that was a strange ending, wasn't it? I mean, it's a really good game. I mean, this is very true to the spirit of Monkey Island, which I guess you would expect from Ron Gilbert and the other people involved in the original games that made this as well. I think the art style really grew on me. I wasn't totally convinced perhaps at the start, and especially seeing the screenshots and stuff on the previews and stuff. But yeah, it grows on you the longer you play it, I think. I enjoyed it. And there were a couple of head scratches there amongst the puzzles. There were a couple that took me a bit long to figure out. Sadly, in the early recording of this episode, which unfortunately didn't make it to the editing booth. But yeah, no, I mean it's great. If you like the original Monkey Island games, if you like the original Lucasfilm point-and-click adventures, you know, Dare the Tentacle, stuff like that, then Grim Fandango, all those others, you know, check this out because it's you know, it's very much true to the spirit of those, and yeah, it's got everything you want. It's got good jokes, it's got good puzzles, it's got a built-in hint system so you don't, you know, get stuck too much or you're not running off to the internet to look stuff up. You know, it kind of lets you know as much as you need to prompt you if needed, and you know, so you're not being told how to do stuff necessarily. You're kind of just given a little nudge if that's all you want. But I really enjoyed it. It's not the longest game. I think, what's it taking me? Probably about 8-9 hours, something like that. But yeah, very good. Very much enjoyed. And yeah, if you enjoyed it too, then please hit the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel as well, that'd be amazing, and yeah, there'll be more content like this, and I hope to see you again for more on Boring Dad Gaming. Bye for now.